Hi, this is Charles 9mm, and I got another great product to show you today. I got a pair of boots here. These boots are made by a company called Abilene, and Abilene is an American-based boot company. Believe it or not, a pair of Western boots made in the United States. Who would have thought? But these are great boots. I absolutely love these boots, and for the price, I think they're a really good deal. I really try to show you products that I personally find, of course this is all my opinion, but I personally find them to be a very good deal, and because I'm not beholden to anybody but you, the viewer. If I show you a product and I tell you it's good, it's because I think it's good. I mean, I can't give you any guarantees that you'll have the same response or the same results, but this has been my experience, and I'm going to be as honest as I possibly can, and that's my promise to you. I love these boots, and let me show you. Let's move in a little closer and take a look at my Abilene boots. Now, Abilene is a company, like I said, based in the United States, and it has this wonderful material. This is a leather material, obviously leather, but it is, I don't think it's nubuck, but it's like nubuck. If you're familiar with nubuck, or a company also makes stuff called no-buck, and I don't think it's either one, but it has that. It's like a rough out material, and as you can see, I wore them hard, and I always do that. You never see brand new products come right out of the box when I do them, because I go out and I actually use them. There's a lot of really good features about this boot. If you're a Western boot wearer, you're going to really like these. There's a lot of good things about wearing Western boots. I know a lot of you will watch these videos and say, why is he doing this when he does all these minimalist shoes with no heel? Variation is the spice of life, my friends, and you got to do all sorts of different things. You got to run on uneven ground, and you got to live life to the fullest. And there's a lot of good things about boots. There's a lot of good things about minimalist shoes, and I think there's a big world out there. That's what I'll tell you. But the great stitching on these. Wonderful construction. I really like the last. The last is the form that these things are built on, and you can see these are buttery soft. And they were buttery soft right out of the box. There's no 2 weeks of just torture to get the boots to fit you right, or standing in a bucket of water and all that other crazy stuff that people do to get their boots to fit right. Great stitching. Just love the stitching on this. I love the stitching on this, believe it or not. A genuine leather sole. Hey, you haven't seen one of those in a long time, have you? Except in a very expensive boot, which this isn't. This is a genuine leather sole, a stacked leather sole. I love it. It has, it's the kind of sole that'll conform to your foot. It'll soften over time. When I put these on, I was really surprised. They fit me perfectly, but I know how to fit myself, and I suggest that before you buy a pair of boots that you really get a good idea of what your true size is. Because most people buy shoes too small. Remember, too small. And do some research online and you'll see why people buy their shoes too small. But with Western boots, because they fit tight up in here, if you fit them right, even though this what I consider a pretty pointy toe for me, there's a lot of room in here for my toes. My toes can spread out, and you've seen other boot videos that I've done, and that's important. If I can't spread my toes and wiggle my toes, then I don't want those boots, and these are just fine. Love this heel. I like a little bit of a riding heel. I actually like a Cuban heel, but a Cuban heel is a little bit taller than this. But I like this, the angled heel, but you can get other heels as well. It's a great looking boot, and like I said, they're buttery soft. Look at that. Right out of the box they were like that. Love it. Great inside. Very comfortable. I don't like a lot of cush on the inside. I don't think it's necessary, and eventually breaks down. Doesn't mean anything anyway, which they didn't bother doing. They just gave you a good traditional inside insole, and that's what I'm looking for in a boot. Wonderful construction. I look for stitching. I look for the stitching to be really tight and clean. If I see big wide stitches, that means there's not much holding that boot together, and there's a lot of stitches here. I look for a good pattern, a nice solid pattern. I look for it to be nice and even. It's nice and even and good looking, and it shows up real nicely. I look for the pull straps to be tacked down very tightly, tucked in. You see that tucked in? You want that because that gives you a lot of support, because you're going to grab onto those and pull your boots on. And if they break, then your boots are broken, and you don't want that. Good solid toe box, a wide toe box, so there's a lot of room in there. Like I said, the stacked leather heel, Wonderful, wonderful boots. And unbelievably priced for this. U.S. made and for the price they're asking. And I suggest you look up Abilene boots to get the price on these because you will love them. And if you don't like the nubuck, they've got slick leather as well. They've got smooth leather. They've got a lot of different styles. They've also got a more fashionable brand called the Sage brand, which is made by the same people, and I think you'll love them. U.S. made boots, can you believe it? And for a price that's affordable. About the same as boots that are made in Mexico or China. Can't beat that. Love them. U.S. made, Abilene. Get them. Take care. Bye-bye.